All right, so today we got Greg. I actually played golf with him a couple of weeks ago, and I saw on the golf course what was going on. I thought, look, you need to come down for a live lesson. What do you think are the things holding you back in your game?
I would like to develop a swing that is tension-free, that allows me to play golf for as long as I can through the rest of my life. I so enjoy the game, produce the same shots consistently, and avoid those out of bounds, which kills my score. But it's all about playing tension-free golf and being out with friends and enjoying this great game.
63 years of age, but looking in fantastic shape. The shots that you said that there were the bad ones, every now and then it would be like a quick left, so a quick hook left,
yes,
and then it would be a weak right. And it could be weak low or it could be weak high, but what stood out for me was the difference between the good drive and the bad drive was like 60, 70 yards sometimes.
Yeah.
So first step, we've got to take him through a TPI screen, figure out what his body can actually do. Then we'll look at some full swing data and actually look at his golf swing as well on video. So the first thing is go into a 5-iron posture, hands and arms across your shoulders. I want you to arch your lower back and then round your lower back. And then round under. So let me just jump in there and see if I can help you out a little bit.
Okay.
So this would be the arch.
Yeah, okay.
And then that's the round.
Got it.
Okay, good. Not really moving too much of this. And as you suggested, it's a little bit stuck there, yes? That's fine. And from here, I just want you to rotate your upper body, keeping your lower body still. So it's what we call a disassociation test. This is you getting your upper body to move and your lower body not to move.
Okay.
Next one, same position. Keep the upper body totally still and rotate the lower body. So again, this is disassociating the upper body from the lower body in the opposite way. Legs together, legs straight, and then just hands up in the air and just go down for a toe touch for me. See if you can keep the legs straight for me. And go as far as you feel comfortable. And then just squat down as low as you can go. Okay, and again. Just get comfortable with the one leg up in the air and just see how good the balance is doing that. Put the leg down again. Bring it back up again. And when you feel comfortable, just close your eyes. Just tell me when you close your eyes. 1,
okay.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, 4.
Okay, bring the right leg up. And then when you're comfortable, bring the leg up again and then close your eyes for as long as you can.
Here we go, eyes closed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's good.
A little better.
But definitely better, definitely better. So that's good. From there, just bring the hand up for me like so. And then bring it down again. Just tell me if there's any difference between these two.
Fine.
Club behind your back. And from there, just rotate into your backswing for me. And then go the other way. Okay. Easier or harder?
The follow through would be more difficult.
Okay. So left foot on its toe, hands on your hips, stand tall, and then rotate that way for me. Okay. And then from there, rotate toward the target. Okay. Hands on your hips, and then rotate towards me. Easier or harder?
Easier.
Oh, it's miles difference.
Yeah.
Turn that way now for me. Okay. So we're going to go into a bridge. So this is where you give us a tip because all your money falls out your pocket.
There you go.
From here, get yourself ready like so, and then you're just going to lift your butt into the air.
Okay.
We're forming a straight line really between the knees and the shoulders. This is where you need sunglasses because I can't see a thing. We're going to get the hands and arms up in the air, and then we're just going to extend a leg like so. Just hold it there for around about 10-15 seconds.
Bridge.
There you go, perfect. And then bring the butt a little higher. And then if you feel comfortable, extend a leg. You pick. Can you get the butt higher?
Bring this butt
Okay.
right up in
Yeah. Well, I can really feel the hamstrings.
Okay, come back
fire.
down,
Okay.
come back down. Butt in the air again. And get it really high. Really feel like you're pushing it up in the air.
Okay.
Okay, now extend the left leg now. Do you feel that in the right
Oh
hamstring?
my goodness, yeah, that's really tight.
Okay, come on down, come on down. So standing tall like this, I just want you to look to your left and then put your chin down, ideally on the collarbone. And then look to your left and then just put your chin down onto your collarbone. Pretty good. Okay, and then come back up and then go the right. And then come back down. No problems there?
No problem.
That was good, that was good. Elbows into your body. I want you to rotate your hands out this way. Then I want you to go this way as well. So interesting with his screen, we could see that Greg was actually from the waist up was actually really good, quite mobile, could move around pretty well. but definitely from the lower body, especially on the right side, limited mobility, limited sort of strength as well in the glutes. We could see that this could show up in the golf swing. If you can't move well and rotate and stabilize into that right side in the lower body, it can definitely show up in the golf swing.
That's pretty good. A little cut. I like that one, Pierce. I did.
So you've hit me a fade that you liked, you've hit me a draw that you like.
Well, I think that last swing, if I could do that, that'd be fantastic.
So you've got two choices really as a golfer. You've actually got three choices, which you can try and hit every shot straight.
Right.
Jack Nicklaus, I heard him talk about this and he went, right, you've got a 40-yard fairway. If you're trying to hit it straight, where are you aiming? You're aiming at the middle. That means you've got 20 yards either side to miss it.
Yeah.
He said if he's got a 40-yard fairway, he can aim at the left edge of the fairway and he's got 40 yards to fade it.
Right.
But if you're trying to hit it dead straight, which is 0 degrees on the full swing almost, with a 0 degree face to path, that's really hard to do anything. And the problem is if you're going on that straight line, if you fall a bit to the right, then suddenly that becomes a problem. If you fall a bit to the left, that becomes a problem. Whereas if you said, I want to fade it, I'll aim down the left and I'll make sure that I give everything for a fade, or I'll aim down the right with a draw and make sure I give everything for a draw, you've definitely got more room to work with. And hitting it straight is hard.
Right, right.
Shaping it is easy. It sounds crazy. Unfortunately, we shape it too much. But if I said to someone who sliced it, can you just hit the ball on the left to right for me? They say, yeah, I can do that easily. All you got to do is control it a bit better. That was your first choice, hitting it straight.
Yes.
How do you feel about that now? Didn't say it well, did I? The second choice would be, I'm going to be a one-shot player. So I'm either going to play fade only or draw only.
Okay.
Okay? A Jon Rahm, amazing talent, for the most part, hits fade.
Right.
Mostly hits a fade. So,
Yeah.
and then the third option is, I'll do both. So Aaron, who we coach, Aaron Wright, look, #1 fairways hit last 2 seasons PGA Tour. He does everything. He hits it high, hits it low, hits it medium, hits it fade, hits it draw. He does all of the shots. He wants to play all of those. If you had to pick one of those, which would it be?
It would be what Aaron's doing.
If you have the skill to be able to understand, I can do a draw and I can do a fade relatively easily, it gives you a lot of options for sure. So I'm totally with that. Okay, would that be something that you don't like?
That would be one that would not be a keeper.
From a full swing point of view, it's seeing that your club path on all of the shots is to the left, for the most part. You're either 0 point something, or you may go to 3 degrees left. We know that that will help give us a fade more so than a draw. But if we have a look at this here, when you swing the club back, I said there's some comparisons with you and Tony Finau, because your body starts moving, but it kind of slows down a lot here, and the hands and arms really take over. Now, if we think about that, when we did your screen, right hip, not great from a mobility point of view. Right glute, quite weak, inhibited. So you were feeling it in your hamstring. You should have been feeling that in your glute when you were on the bridge on the floor.
Got it.
Balance, not great. And maybe this is a little bit of contributing what we're seeing here. Potentially, we're losing a bit of speed. So as you swing the club up, we've noticed we've got our plane line in here. The club is very much above the plane line. You shift back down towards it, but the club always stays on top of that line. So you can get a lot of 0 degree numbers here because you are relatively close to the plane. So Greg actually wants to shape it both ways. He wants to play fade and draw, but because of his golf swing, when he's very much more arm dominant, gets the club quite steep in his downswing, this is going to make him very good at fading it, but it's going to be difficult to draw it. So my job really is, we know we've got the fade, we can go to that as we want, but how do we get the draw? That's what we're going to explore now. What would happen if we could get the club a little bit more around you at the top of the backswing?
Okay.
If we could get you to rotate your rib cage and torso, which you're very able to do, and we may have to pull that right foot back a little bit or flare the foot out to help us to do that, just to give you some help down here. But if we can find a way of rotating this rib cage out and this upper body back more behind the golf ball, it's going to change the numbers here. It's going to change the ball flight. I want to see how it does that. If we turn you too much, we'll go too hooky. If we find the right amount though, I think we can get you quite neutral, and then you can play your draw and your fade by maybe just something you do in your setup.
Okay.
That's my plan. Come around here and just slide this in here. I want you to just swing back for me now. And obviously I'll just keep this on the chest. Don't worry about it. You just move your arms as you want. I want to get you the feeling and sensation of being there more.
Oh, wow.
So you can now see, if we look at this here, this alignment stick is now pointing behind the ball.
Correct.
I would say that you get at best at the ball. When we played the other day, when you played 5 days in a row, you were a little bit short of that. But I think if we can just give you that there, and look at if you think about this, look where the hands are now, out in front of you. The hands definitely go more behind your body
Right.
when you get a bigger rotation. Now, there's a point, as I say, when it becomes maybe too much. The funny thing is you do this when you do a practice swing.
Interesting. What I'm feeling, Pierce, is my left leg, it feels like it's collapsed like down, which
Okay.
allows me to kind of get a more around my body.
Would that be something you've ever felt before to
No,
keep in the right place?
I've always kind of, in my mind, kept the knee kind of pointing to the ball. But what this is, I'm putting my knee aiming
Yeah.
well behind the ball.
Think of golfers over the years who we've thought of maybe had like quite active leg work. Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, Bobby Jones, all of these guys, they move that left leg in. Jack Nicklaus, we know he would actually come up, his left heel would come off the ground.
Yeah.
A lot of the very good players, even like Rory's left heel comes off the ground at the top of the backswing. We don't really see it, but it actually lifts off the ground somewhat. Yeah. But I love that. I think allowing the legs to move in is great, as long as we've still got the stability in the lower body.
Right, because
we don't want to be out of control.
Yeah, I can feel almost like I'm corkscrewing this right foot you know, clockwise by allowing this to kind of go down, which then it continues. But this extra reach from here to here is quite easy when I allow this side of my body and this knee to kind of do this. Am I on the right track?
You're on the right track. The best way we would get anyone to practice this is maybe in front of a mirror is a really good start. Feel it static, feel it in full flowing motion, and then hit.
Got it.
So let's go through that little routine now.
Feel it in static.
Lovely.
Feel it in motion.
Good. So numbers we would expect to see change here. I think your attack angle may go up, so you'll launch it higher.
Okay.
And I think your club path will go more to the right. Okay, good. Look at the club path on that one. 1 degree right.
Oh, good.
So it was the
swing.
first shot.
We got it.
But your carry's gone down to 43 yards.
That's not going to work.
No. So interesting enough with Greg, obviously we had this lower body restriction when it comes to mobility, but he also was restricting his lower body in his mind. So his thought was to keep his left leg pretty still in the backswing. As soon as we were able to let that left leg come in, we were able to encourage a lot more rotation in his golf swing and access those draw shots a lot easier.
Are you okay, Pierce, if I take my foot and just kind of flare it a bit?
I am indeed, yes.
Okay.
Totally. The biggest difference between golfers who, I don't want to point anywhere, who don't get better and the golfers who do get better is what they do in between shots. If I just said to Greg, I'm just walking past, you got to turn this better. And he just hit 50 shots in a row without the practice swings, without the training in between. He's not really going to feel the difference between what he wants and what he used to do. But straight away now, by getting you to have those swings, you're thinking on the fly, you're going, hang on a bit, if I just flare that foot out or pull it back, it allows me to rotate more. This is the beauty of this. I love it.
Wonderful.
Another one to the right, only 0.1. Okay, 247 carry on that one. That was nice. So swing to the top and stop. Oops, my bad. Good. So you're really getting that wide up there, yeah. Imagine this, if we were after 90 degrees, feel as though you get 120.
Yeah, okay.
In your practice
Exaggerate.
swings.
Got it.
And then when you hit the shot, let's just feel that and we'll see what actually happens. That was nice. 264 yards, 0.4 degrees to the right, and hitting up on it 4.5. We said here that if you can rotate more, you're going to get more behind it, you're going to get the club more behind it, you can hit it more up,
Yes.
and you're going to hit it out to the right. And the more you hit up on the golf ball, the more the club is actually traveling to the left. So that suggests now that you really are shallowing it better now.
Yes.
By the time you get this checked to see that, make sure it's doing the right thing, whether it's the shaft and the head, I think you're at another level then. I think you're
Right.
275 carry almost, which is crazy. I mean, you're 63 years of age. And your right leg is knackered.
I love analogies. It's almost as if I was pulling back a bow and arrow to here.
Yeah.
And what you're helping me do is kind of pull back a bit farther,
Bit further, yeah.
without doing this.
So yours, before, you were this, and you were like on that kind of angle there.
Yeah.
Now you've gone like this, but you've also gone like that as well.
Oh, I love that.
So
yes.
you've actually got more power,
Yeah.
more speed, and a higher launch.
Right.
You got to do it again though now.
Yeah, I can do it. That's the challenge of golf, right? What would you say about my tee height there?
There are definitely golfers, me included, who would tee it up like that.
Interesting.
Now, if you're steep and in front, that's a nightmare because you're going to put idiot marks on the top of the golf club. But you were definitely more safe before with that. You're going to want to now naturally feel more comfortable getting that tee higher so you can launch it up.
Got
But let's not go super high just yet. Let's make our way. We'll go there slowly.
Okay.
Have that practice swing again. And do me one, a static one. Good. There we go. So see the difference there? I almost started to walk over because that's what I was going to do to you.
Yeah, right.
You sensed it and you put in another 10 degrees of rotation.
You know, I know feels not real, but it feels like I am like this.
Yes, of course, it will do. 100% it will do. Let me show you a drill that works really well. We've often called this the best drill in the world.
And you're just now showing it to me?
Yeah, it's a matchup, and you've probably seen us do this. Alignment stick at 90 degrees to my target line, club across the shoulders, and then from there we're going to rotate into that trail side, load into that trail side. You can see the shoulders are pointing downward, that the golf club on my shoulders is over the stick on the ground.
Got it.
And that might be your swing thought when you're playing. So it's like, get the upper body over the right leg. Get it over there. Good, good, good. It's really nice. Yeah, that's good carry. That was right up there in the top there. Yeah, 247. Yeah, it was just a little bit low on the face. So it was just a little bit at the bottom of the club. That's why I didn't quite carry. You can see where you like to strike it. You like to strike it in the bottom half of the golf club. So that suggests that there's definitely you're teeing it low to allow for the steepness. I mean, maybe we should try a couple where we just put the ball really high.
Okay.
I'm intrigued by this. Nice. Got the draw shape. It's good. 0.3. Beautiful. 262 yards. Amazing. You know, 4.6 degrees up. Just really, really good.
Good. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
I mean, that is like, just tell me about that window.
Yeah, that was
That's
nice.
got into the tree,
That was
over the
nice.
tree.
That was nice.
Hitting up on it 3 degrees. 254 carry. The spin on that was 2,500. Ball speed 154. I think your best was 156, 157 maybe. But that again, launching at 12.9 degrees. That's your draw window for me.
Got it.
You can't do 2 in a row.
Oh, I can. Andy, you want some money on that?
You can't do 2 in a
Oh,
row.
I like it. That's good. Strong. We've got the draw. Beautiful.
I owe you, Andy.
You got the draw. It's good. You got the draw.
108 mile an hour club speed. 159.7 ball speed. Now we're talking some serious numbers. So what I'm just going to give you one thing to finish this off, to give you a reference point on how to make it work on the golf course, if that makes sense.
Perfect.
Yeah? Okay, cool. So I want you to use this stick, which is now pretty much on your target line. And I want you to imagine that this is a wall. If you're a soccer fan, you'd be a David Beckham now.
Yeah.
And you're trying to curve this ball around here. So now you're bringing the golf course to the range. So we know what we've got to do technically. We know we've got to have a big turn. We may have to aim a little bit right. We may have to flare the foot out. But now you've got to start that ball right and then draw it back.
Got it.
And the secret with this is it's got to start right. It's got to bend left. But we don't really want it going left of the wall.
Oh, got it.
Because on the ground, what's going to happen?
Yeah.
It's going to go left.
Yeah.
Start it right. Big turn. Okay. Turn didn't look that big. So you just didn't turn enough. Carry 235. Club speed 103.8. You're not getting tired in one shot. It's not happening in one shot. Launch angle 8.6 degrees. You've just kind of gone to the weak fade shot
Yeah.
in that
Yeah.
element, yeah?
Okay.
Just give me that. Whatever it takes, you've got to give me that.
You got it. All right.
Love it.
That's a textbook draw.
Great movement there, Greg.
Thank you, Andy.
You wanted to be Aaron Rai. At the moment, we've just turned you into someone who draws it all the time. Let's show me how you would play a fade now with this same. I still want to see if you can keep the turning motion going, maybe. But maybe what we should do, let's tee it lower
Got it.
and aim left. Beautiful. Now, because of what that means for your golf swing, that you may actually turn a little bit less potentially,
Yeah.
it means that it might go a little bit less distance. Having said that one, look at that. 254 yard carry, club path 5 degrees left. And that wasn't by you swinging over the top. That was you just going, oh, no, I'll just do that. I'll just aim to the left.
Yeah.
So I think for you, if you want to fade it, tee it low, aim left. If you want to draw it, aim slightly right, but really make sure you get that big turn. I've highlighted the left knee in both of these. The red one is the old one. Look at how the left knee moves. It moves a little bit. The hips haven't really done that much, and the torso is definitely short of rotation by the time it gets to the top. Swing on the right. This is where we're getting that fuller turn. The right foot, see it's flared out a little bit more. We've got an intention now to let the left leg move a little bit. But look at the left knee now. Now, it's not like it's full like Jack Nicklaus, but it's definitely moved in behind the golf ball as opposed to pointing at the golf ball. That's really cool. But look at the upper body. Look at the hips. The amount of difference in
Yes.
rotation there is huge.
Massive.
Club will travel a little bit further as a result of that.
Yeah.
But that is a significant difference. That is awesome. Well done. Okay, down the line, obviously, we saw that the club would be spending a lot of time above the plane. Okay, let's have a look at this one here on the right. Club is a little bit more nearer the plane now
Yes.
as a result. And then on the way down, we can see the club is getting a lot closer to that plane. We can see this club here. It's always on the edge of the plane. Okay, whereas this one here kind of gets onto it and ever so slightly under it, and that's what's going to allow us to play that draw. By getting that bigger rotation, it's changed everything. It's allowed you to get more speed, hit up on the golf ball more, get your path more out to the right, and hit that draw and hit it further.
Wonderful.
Awesome work from Greg. Now look, if you want to get more coaching from myself and Andy, check out meandmygolf.com. All you've got to do is click the link in the description, and if you've got any questions about your game right now, leave them down below in the comments. See you soon.